After returning home from the London Marathon, one of the most difficult races I've completed, I've been soaking in the calm of springtime gardening. Though the race pushed me to my limits, I returned home feeling grateful, inspired, and eager to dig into something that was equally rewarding: my garden. In this May garden tour, I'll show you how I transition from race mode to bloom mode, getting all my veggies planted, prepping my flower boxes and my pots, and even weaving in some beautiful ideas I picked up in the UK of the gardens that I visited. Let's celebrate fresh blooms, vibrant growth, and the joyful energy of May in the garden.
This lush, leafy shrub you're looking at is called ocean spray, a beautiful native plant here on the West Coast. The birds love it. It provides both food and shelter, making it a valuable habitat in my garden. This little raspberry patch was planted with big hopes. I'm not so sure they are getting enough sunshine here. I might get a few berries, but definitely not as many as I had been hopeful for. This is one of my favorite evergreen perennials, Saxifraga cuneifolia. It forms a beautiful low mat of lush green rosettes with wedge-shaped leathery leaves that stay looking great year-round, in late spring and early summer. It sends up these delicate reddish stems topped with clusters of tiny white flowers. I think they're absolutely adorable and would like to have many more sprinkled throughout the gardens. My garden is full of rocks, which means it's also full of ferns. They pop up everywhere, nestled in, around, and even on top of the rocks, often hiding among other plants. Ferns thrive in light to deep shade and need consistently moist soil. As summer heat sets in and things dry out, the fronds start to turn brown and crispy. But no need to worry, they're just taking a break. Once the cooler, damp weather returns in the fall, they'll be back in full green abundance. Spring heather blooms are starting to fade, making way for new stars in the garden. The Japanese forest grass is glowing with its golden yellow foliage, and the hydrangea is really starting to fill in. The purple alliums and pink azaleas are putting on a lovely show right now, and even the ornamental strawberries are looking pretty in pink. As we pan across the yard, you'll catch another angle of the woodland garden, just beyond another hydrangea coming to life, leading your eye across the south side garden to our happy hour deck. My regular strawberries are in bloom too, though I still need to clear out some weeds and dried up rock ferns to give them a bit more space. And just my luck, it looks like the caterpillars have found them first. Just ahead, I've got a beautiful drift of volunteer foxglove lilies. I'm looking forward to seeing the color they'll bring in the days to come. Moving across the west side of the woodland garden, I replaced the black lace elderberry with a tuxedo hydrangea. The leaves on the elderberry were just too similar to the Japanese maples nearby, and I wanted more contrast around the feature garden pot. The tuxedo hydrangea's deep purple foliage brings exactly that, a bold pop of color that I think will stand out beautifully for years to come. Tucked among all the soft woodland greens are sprinkles of irises and a few lingering hellebores, subtle touches that add texture and depth to this space. Just nearby, the mock orange is in full bloom, its bright white flowers bringing a fresh, fragrant burst to the flower beds. The Japanese maple looks right at home here, its delicate leaves adding graceful structure to the woodland mix. As I pan up toward the sky, the leaves gently dance in the breeze, and the bright blue sky above is stunning. A perfect moment to pause and feel grateful for a beautiful day in the garden. My flower boxes are bursting with color. Red impatiens, white bacopa, sapphire lobelia, and superbells, double redstone, and sweet potato vine, and creeping jenny, to name a few. I've also tucked in a few varieties of begonias, a heartfelt nod to my grandmother's favorites. Every time they bloom, they remind me of her. Each spring, I fine-tune my container gardening formula. I am constantly figuring out which plants thrive best in the sunlight each spot gets. It's a little trial and error, but it's getting better every year.
I have a visitor. The hummingbirds come so close to me. It's so exciting. I've been keeping my hummingbird feeders full, and I have so much activity in the garden. It's super exciting. All day long when I'm out here, they're humming by my ear. The bees are buzzing and the hummingbirds are fluttering. It's so fun.
I could sit and watch the bees for hours, buzzing from bloom to bloom on my pink rhododendron. I have included some bee facts I thought you might find interesting. Did you know bees can visit up to 5,000 flowers in a single day? And they can see in ultraviolet light, so flowers look even more vivid to them. I guess this is nature's way of guiding them to the nectar. 1/3 of the food we eat relies on pollinators like bees. Yes, even your morning coffee and chocolate. Honeybees do a waggle dance to tell each other where the best flowers are. I think this is all pretty amazing. Rhododendrons are a great nectar source, but not all are bee safe. Some wild varieties can be toxic, so garden with pollinators in mind. Bees may be small, but they keep this whole garden and our world buzzing with life. In my raised bed, the garlic is thriving, the peas are happily climbing the trellis, and the lettuce, spinach, and kale are growing steadily. I've also got a few beans and potatoes coming along. It's always exciting to see this little patch of veggies take shape. Looking out over the yard, here's another view of the woodland garden on the west side. Here you get a good glimpse of the backyard's unique layout and hardscaping. This space definitely comes with its challenges, but it provides endless opportunities to get creative. I'm always learning which plants will thrive where and how to turn each corner into something full, lush, and colorful. Sweeping across the northwest front garden, I'm delighted to see my hosta finally showing some maturity. It's had a tough time getting enough water, so this feels like a small win. The creeping thyme is looking delicate and lovely, and the sapphire lithidora is vibrant and full of color. And right now, the real stars of this space are the alliums, one of my favorite spring bulbs. They're buzzing with bumblebees and adding beautiful street appeal for anyone passing by. A true May highlight in this garden.
Thank you for joining me on my May garden tour. After the intensity of the London Marathon, it was so great to be back. It's been a joy to come home, reconnect with nature, and watch everything come to life. I hope this tour brought you a little peace and joy, and maybe some inspiration for some new ideas in your garden. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, leave a comment, or subscribe. Stay tuned for more gardening adventure and how I'm blending lessons in the garden and running all season long. Bye for now.